Okay, boys, today's gonna be a different type of video. I'm gonna go and be talking about the TDM in PUBG right now, because mainly I've been playing it, and it's actually really, really fun, and I want to talk about it and just give you my opinion of it because I want to. Um, the thing I like about this mode is that it's not a gimmick, a battle royale. There's a reason why I didn't really enjoy War Mode, and that was because it was a small circle inside of the pre-existing map of, PUBG, the classic, whatever you'd be playing on the Wrangle or whatever. Yeah, that's basically what I mean. But it's not like that. It's an actual mode. It's not, it's not that, which is good. I love that. That is really awesome. And that's what made me just get bored of War Mode. I remember I believe I gave it a positive review. It's just that unfortunately, I didn't really enjoy it because it was very. It just made me want to go back to Battle Royale. It just does it better. So, um, I will say the ragdoll physics. This is basically the update. This isn't really about TDM, but the ragdoll physics are great. They're much needed. They are. I know that PUBG PC has them, and they've had them for quite a while. So I'm finally happy to see that be implemented into the mobile port. That's a good thing. Um, this mode was definitely needed to keep this game alive. I felt like after Tencent, because I know Tencent is working on COD Mobile, that I felt like they weren't gonna put their A game into developing this game. And this completely proved me wrong, by the way. This game really proved me wrong. Um, it's absolutely incredible to me. This game mode it's great. It's great. You can play it in both third person and first. I actually really do personally like third person. That's my humble opinion, though. You guys can share your opinions of whatever you like. Um, I know one thing. First person definitely does feel a lot like COD, which is very, very interesting. I do, though, wish the only thing I really wish for and the only thing I really want changed is the kill objective. The kill objective is currently 40. It just goes by really quick. It's over in like 5 minutes. Not even, maybe like 3, 4 minutes. I want it to be a COD-like system. Honestly, I think 100 will work really, really well. I think 100 will work. It will be a nice long game so people can get their kills and everything. And it'll just be good. It'll feed that. I want a longer match, or even make it to where you can have two different playlists. Make it like a battle mode or whatever the hell you want to call it. Just make it to where it's like higher kill gap. Um, the anti-spawn killing system is amazing. I like how instead of, because I know in Standoff it does something very, very similar, where it's like, oh, okay, you're invincible, but you're not allowed to kill anybody. You can't kill anybody spawn killing you. So literally all they have to do is just stand there and they'll headshot you instantly. But in this game mode, thankfully, they have it to where invincible players can kill the people who are trying to spawn kill. That's great. I love it. And you are invincible for like 5 seconds. That's perfect. Perfect. Good stuff there. This is also just, I mean, I've mentioned it before, you know how Tencent is making COD Mobile. This is a great demo, to be honest. It's a very, very visceral feeling thing. It feels nice, it feels meaty, it feels good. It feels good to do this. It feels good to play this game. And it feels good to play this game mode. It's just great. It's fantastic. Um, some COD mobile features also make it as well, such as the squad talk, reloading, whatever, cover me, whatever. Just all that nice little tiny squad talk is there, and that's really really neat. Um, but some weapons are not featured though. Which is the like some of them are like I know there's a bunch of them that I'm leaving out, but from what I've seen, the UMP and the VSS are not inside of this game mode. From what I've seen, I don't know why. I don't really. I kind of get why the VSS isn't in here because it's very overpowered. It would be very overpowered to have a sort of sniper based weapon. I know that the Kar 98's in here, but I don't. I see why the Kar 98 could be in here, but the VSS, I don't think so. That's kind of like a thing. But there are all the spots that people are climbing up on. There's all the little shacks that people are climbing up on, and the sniping. So that, whatever. They do what they want to do. So, the health regeneration also, that's another thing. A lot of people will probably say that the health regeneration is horrible, and I would much rather use it first aid. And I'm like, are you sure? Because the map size of Warehouse is very, very small to where I would much rather have regeneration than a actual like med kit thing where you have to actually because you would have to like stack like 40 different med kits just to survive for like a minute. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm glad that that is a thing. I'm glad they decided to make that a thing. Um, I know one thing though, grenades are also scattered across the map, unlike the weapons, because I know the weapons are on top of tables, and you can kind of pick whatever weapon you want, and you can spawn with them, which is pretty cool. So you make your own little loadout. You can make 3 weapons. You can do 1 weapon, like I do. I just use the M4 and I'm good, or the Scar, whichever one. And you can pick any weapon, and you can pick and choose, and you can do it like mid-match. You could just go, okay, I'm spawning in. All right, let me go and grab a Vector instead. I feel like I can do good with the Vector, you know. Very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. Um, but yeah, grenades are also scattered across the map, unlike on the tables. They're just scattered on top of little bins, and you have to go climb up them and everything. I saw a few people using them. There was one guy who actually grabbed a bunch of them. He went around the map, grabbed all of them, and started throwing them around at the very beginning of the match. So I mean, hey, it gives a good dynamic to matches. It gives a good dynamic. You don't know if anyone's gonna have them, which is good. Um, a weapon also spawns in the middle. It's a weapon. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's a weapon that spawns in the middle of the map. It is a supply crate weapon in Battle Royale. So it is a power weapon. It's pretty good. I do wish that it was a little bit more of like a pizzazz thing and you had more, but I'm sure. I think one is just enough for right now. And I wish it was kind of rotation, so like you had maybe one time it would be a QB. Oh, there's another one, QBZ. I don't see that anywhere. That's another weapon I don't see anywhere. But who knows? Maybe you could have like a VSS in there or whatever. I have no idea. Um, but it's still pretty cool how they have that in there as like a power weapon thing. I know that warehouse could possibly get boring after a while, and more maps are definitely needed, which I'm sure they're coming, hopefully. Um, because it's just a very tall, tiny map. But for right now, it works. It hasn't gotten boring for me yet. If anything, I actually like Warehouse a lot. I think it's a great map to demonstrate how the mode is actually going to be and how the mode is. It's a great map to demonstrate that. Um, what else? I know that Warehouse is a completely different experience. Because unlike, how I said in the beginning, I said that War Mode was like, it just had the little tiny circle in the middle of like the Battle Royale map, and that was it. Yeah, Warehouse is a completely different experience. It's completely different. There's new geometry, there's new stuff, there's new everything. From what I've seen, it's completely different to anything we see in Battle Royale. So that is really good, and that's definitely really needed. Um, and this just gave me high hopes for COD Mobile and its TDM. It's just such a great. It just feels great. I want it. I want it now. It was like before. I was like, COD Mobile, TDM. I hope it doesn't just get overshadowed by its battle royale, which is probably gonna happen. But it's just great. It's also great to see like a really good alternative to battle royale. They tried to do that with war mode. It failed miserably. I didn't really enjoy war mode that much. I never did. I don't really see, like I said, I don't think I actually gave it like I gave it like a good review, which is honestly surprising. because I would have probably torn that apart if I did that like a month later or 2 months later. Um,
Oh no, it's
but
fine.
I do hope that this mode does grow over time and just keeps this game alive because this game is great. I love this game. I hope Tencent keeps on working on it, and I hope that COD Mobile doesn't overshadow it and basically make it into obscurity. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and awesome. And of course, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Thursday SSC, and goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.